I am going to be doing Gamemaker 8.1 Lite tutorial. Why is this not picking up my voice? Okay, so I'm not sure if you guys heard that. My microphone is kind of a little far away from my mouth. But today we're going to be doing Gamemaker 8.1 Lite tutorial. I have it named Fighter Jet just because I forgot that the name was actually Galaga. So you know the game Galaga where your plane's down here at the bottom, and then there's like meteors and like aliens coming down from space. And you have to shoot them down. Yeah, that's what we're going to be making. So make an object jet. Mine looks very bad, but whatever. Make a create event, and then make the friction equal to 2. Make an object rock. Create a collision with object rock, and then execute piece of code instance underscore destroy, and then score negative equals 5. And instance create random room width random 0 object rock. So that way it's a random room width, but instead of it saying random room height, it's a 0 room height, which is up here at the top. So that way it's just going to be randomly spawning them at the top. Object wall left, v speed equals that, and the h speed equals that. That's a collision with it. Collision with object wall right is the exact same thing. It's just like a wall. It just goes on the outside of the room. I'll show you that later. Left is going to be HP equals -10. Right is going to be HP equals +10. A is -10 and D is +10. R key is going to be room underscore restart and score equals 0. So that way it restarts the score. And a key press instead of a keyboard event, a key press event, which is found right here. Go and click key press and then space. And then execute piece of code instance create xy, which is relative to the jet, and object bullet. Okay, so make the depth a -1 in case anything wants to go over it. It doesn't do that, so you're above everything. With object rock, go create and then make it v speed +5 so it starts falling down. Object die, collision with object die, which is just a little green line at the bottom that's actually invisible. I'll show you that in just a minute. It's going to be instance destroy the rock, score negative equals 5, and random room width random 0. So it's a good thing to copy this and then paste it later, because we're going to be pasting it like 3 or 4 times for different events. With object bullet, it's a create v speed of -25, so it'll start shooting up, and collision with object rock is the same exact thing that we had before, +5 instead of negative. So I will see you guys in just like half a second because the recording's almost over. Object rock, execute piece of code, instance destroy, instance create random room width random 0 object rock, and score positive equals 5. So that is the same thing that we did, except it's instead of a -5, it's +5. So that's an object bullet colliding with the rock. So that way, whenever the bullet hits the rock, it's going to make the rock destroy the rock, and it's going to create a new one, and it's going to give you 5 points. Okay, wall left, I don't think there's anything. It's invisible though. Make it invisible. Same thing with wall right. There's nothing on it except it's solid and it's invisible. Object spawn, I think that was the next one. Yeah. Object spawn is create, and then just as instance create random room width random 0 object rock, and then the object die is going to be nothing. It's going to be invisible too. Make sure it's invisible. It doesn't have to be solid. I guess it can be, but it has to be invisible. And now here's our room that we're going to make. Actually, first before that, download a background of like a space thing in the background. So just look for this. Google images. Google an image of a space background and look until you find that, if you want the exact same one that I have. So here is our room. Let me actually try and minimize. Oh no. Let me try and. Never mind, I can't fix it. There's a green thing down here on the last block. Like there's one block that this thing can't see. I can actually do that. Okay, so right here there's green. Right there at the bottom. Here's our jet just randomly placed. Here's our object spawn. Here's our wall. This is wall left and this one's wall right. So that way you can't go there, but you can go like as far over that way as possible, you know, and far over that way. So that way you can hit all the things if they fall down. That's basically it. So I'm just going to run the game and show you guys this game. Um, it's pretty cool. I have it to where you can use A and D or left and right. I just made this game. Whoa, 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 okay. It's a little laggy since I'm recording. Alright, here it goes. So there you guys go. This is a fully functional Galaga game. I'm going to be adding more like aliens and stuff to it. I only have about 30 minutes left of recording, and I don't want to start up a whole nother 3 minutes. So you see, if it hits me, then it's going to make my score go down to 25, and if I don't hit it, it's going to make it go down to 20 up here at the top. You can see it just went down, and so on and so on. So this is a pretty fun little game that you can make. So until next time, I'll see you guys later. Peace. Object rock, execute piece of code.